Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Cape Rugby TV. Nice to have you along. We take a look, of course, on a weekly basis what's happening in the world of club rugby. Right, folks, big thanks, of course, to our partners on board with us, Score Energy Drinks. As you know, Score is on board with Western Province Rugby and the Western Province Club Rugby Sevens. If you want to win yourself a case of Score Energy Drinks, then make sure you keep your mobile phones handy, because that word that you see behind me, Score, is what you're going to need to SMS in to put yourself in the mix to win that triple hamper. Folks, nice full show for you then this evening. Of course, also supported by MChem 24-Hour Pharmacy and Thorburn Security Solutions. Folks, we will be taking a look at women's rugby again this evening. As you know, we continue to focus on women's rugby and the growth of women's rugby, and all the clubs at the moment, of course, supporting the development of women's rugby by having a club rugby representative. So we'll go down to the high performance in Belleville, where we'll catch up with some of the players as they, of course, prepare for the Currie Cup later in the year, or at least not the Currie Cup, the Interprovincials, shall I say. We'll go to NTK, where we catch up with head coach Frikkie Kutzer, and then we go to Kylemore, where we catch up with head coach Charles van Wyk, as well as some of the players from Kylemore. And then we go back down to Belleville, where we speak to Jerome Parvater, as of course the under-20s are busy preparing, but he also tells us a little bit more about what the coaches are up to. And then we go down to Belleville Rugby Field, where we manage to catch up with some of the players behind the scenes. As we know, a lot of the teams are at the moment preparing, or shall I say, they are going through the phases, return to training phases. So a lot of input coming to you then this evening. Stay tuned, it's going to be great fun. But right now, let's take a look again at what's happening with the DHL Western Province Rugby Women's Squad in Belleville.
I was so excited when I heard that we're coming back. Because of this thing of corona, we're sitting at home, eating a lot, eating everything, and eating, sleeping, eating and sleeping. So it was a big challenge. But when they told us that we must come back, then it was very exciting and I was very happy. It's not easy, but if you know what you want, then you have to work hard and push yourself to get what you want. Yes, it was difficult because you're working on your own, and when you feel like you're tired, you just stopped. It was very difficult, but we have to do it. So we're just trying to work hard. When I grew up, I normally used to play with the guys. So, you know, when you're playing with the guys, you know, it's not just soft, and they're not soft, they are playing hard with you. So you have to play with them back, and then you have to be strong as well. So I decided, let me go and play rugby. Yes, I was scared when I was started to play rugby, because the other lady convinced me to come and play rugby. Then I told them, no, I'm scared. I can't play rugby. They said, okay, you can come and watch the game. Maybe you will like it. And then I just go and join them. And then when I saw when they're playing in the field, I told myself, oh, let me join. When I'm in the field, I saw it, oh, it's very nice. And then I started to like rugby, and then that's where I started. Yes, there's a lot of young girls here. And then when we're in the field, we're supposed to help each other, because we know that we are not in the same positions. When they're asking, sometimes when they're asking, they can't hear when coach says something. Maybe they don't know. You have to help and explain what is it and all that stuff. Yes, it's difficult to get with the young girls. You know, most of the girls are always having those things. But then we're getting there, and then it's nice to have those young ones. And then we're trying to be like in the same team. Yes, it's very exciting. After these years, we're sitting of Corona, so it's very exciting when we know that we're gonna play now again. So I think we have to work hard so that we can defend our cup, so that we can let them take it. We have to work hard so that we can keep it here at home. I'm Poliswa Mpobo. I'm playing for Martis. All the girls who likes to play rugby, you're welcome. Feel free to come and join us. You're more than welcome. Any club near, then you can go and join them. It's nice. You'll see and enjoy it.
Voor die tijd wat ons nog even oefenen net die in zo, die rugby, alles was toe, het was lockdown. En ons het man geoefend, voor die 6 weken wat is nou weer beginnen oefenen, alles kon nou weer op. En oké, als hard, wat zou moet steek wees. Van mij is het like die is mijn leven. Voor mij is het tegen nou die seniors als bij je fase wat ze moeten gaan. Als is het makkelijk voor de eerste keer nee. Als bij je zo je oefeningen is hard. Alles wat ze doen is op je via, wat ze doen is hard. Zo zijn we maar net je alles uitdalen. En als ik aan jezelf te maken. Ik heb altijd die stormers gekeken. Toen ik voor mezelf zeg maar. Ik wil ook één dag daar wees. Ik wil ook één dag rugby spelen. Ik wil ook één dag aan mijn ouders van mij op de tv kan kijken. Dus vandaag speel ik rugby voor Western Province. En ik was baie succesvol hebben. Want dat was mijn droom van alle jaren.
A person can see that physically it's been a break for a year, because coming back it's actually much harder than it's been coming back from a consistent year or just one off season. So a person can feel on your body that it's actually been a year break, even though you've been working at home. The work rate isn't the same and as effective as the work rate on the rugby field. It was difficult, but I think if you have a goal and you're willing to work towards your goal, that you'll do anything and you'll make a few sacrifices here and there to get to your goal. And if you remember your goal, it would be easier. It's enough motivation to keep going. My father's a rugby coach, so I actually started playing since I was 6 years old. Obviously I've always been with him on the rugby field, watching how he's coaching the guys, and actually the love for rugby grew from there. It's definitely tough because the seniors are here, and we can see that they're willing to work hard and keep their spot in the team, but also there is juniors that's gonna put their hands up during trials and putting in the effort to get the spot in the team. We as Western Province female rugby players is actually privileged to have such an amazing structured coaching staff on us. Obviously Jongi and Lorian, they have enough experience, so we know for sure that what they are showing us is top class rugby. Hi, I'm Kamila Josephs, Western Province female rugby player. If you are female and interested in playing rugby, join a club nearby.
For me, it's a really good feeling seeing that I haven't played for about over a year now, so putting the boots back on, it's a good feeling. It's quite challenging at the same time because the body is kind of getting used to everything, but other than that, I'm happy with how everything's going so far. Mentally, it does have its challenges, seeing that, I've been out of the game for over a year now, so it's kind of preparing the body, for the contact and getting back into the swing of things, but been putting in the hard work to get to where I am now, and I can't be more happy with how's it going. There was a lot of excitement, but also nerves at the same time, seeing that, I have been out the game for quite a while, but, I put the hard work in, and, being here, it's a really good feeling, and, I'm excited to see where things go. For me, coming from 7s to 15s, there is a difference. Like 7s, like the intensity is there, and then coming to 15s, it's a whole different ball game. So it's learning, all new sets of skills and, all of those things, but I'm up for the challenge. That, is, I think all the girls are really happy that, there's actually, going to be a tournament coming up, and, it gives the girls something to look forward to as well, instead of just, countless training sessions. It's good having them around, just having the overall, experience, and having them teach us all of those skills that we can put to the test, and, just learning everything that they have to offer for us. My name's Kim Caracellis. I play for Marty's Rugby, and if you're a newbie or you want to get involved with rugby, come down to Western Province or join your nearest club, and we look forward to having you here.
Great to see our women's team in action, and so much gees from our players there, and always great to speak to our players, and fantastic to see how they continue to support their clubs. Folks, we'll take an ad break. When we come back from the break, we'll carry on talking about what's happening in the world of club rugby. Don't forget, keep your mobile phones handy, because you're going to need to SMS the word SCORE to 33090. Back in a sec, don't go away.